When most people think about selling a home, they picture the traditional process, putting the property on the market at a certain price, waiting for buyers, and then negotiating offers as they come in. That approach can work, but it also has some disadvantages. Homes can sit on the market, buyers tend to negotiate against the list price, and sometimes sellers end up chasing the market with price reductions. What we do instead is use a competitive online bidding strategy that flips the process around. Instead of buyers competing against the listing price, buyers compete against each other. That competitive environment is what often drives the price upward. The entire process is online only, which allows buyers to participate easily and from anywhere. We run the sale through our online bidding platform using Bid Wrangler, and buyers can also place bids directly through our mobile app available on both the iOS and Android app stores. Our process starts with a strong marketing campaign. We tirelessly market the property for the weeks leading up to the sale to generate as much interest as possible. Then, the competitive online bidding window opens, which typically runs for about 14 days. At that point, the property goes live on the MLS and all the other major real estate platforms like Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes.com, and all the same sites where a traditional listing would appear. So the property receives all the exposure you would normally get from a traditional listing, but in addition to that, we also bring the auction house's customer base and bidder following, which significantly expands the pool of potential buyers. One thing that helps generate a lot of attention is that the bidding starts at just $1. That doesn't mean that the property sells for that amount. It simply ensures that the property appears in searches across all price ranges, even for buyers who may normally be searching under a certain price point. The goal is to get as many eyes on the property as possible, because every bid contributes to the momentum. Even if a bidder is not willing to go the full distance with the bidding process, their participation still signals interest and helps build competition. When you have a large number of bidders participating, the price can move upward very quickly. But realistically, once that momentum gets going, all it takes is 2 or 3 very serious buyers competing with each other to push the property above market value. Another important aspect of our system is that all bidders are vetted and manually approved before they are allowed to bid. That ensures that only serious and qualified buyers are placing bids. All bids are also contingency free, which means the transaction itself is very clean and straightforward compared to many traditional offers. Once the bidding period ends, the final high bid is presented to you in the form of a standard offer to purchase, which you can then either accept or decline. You remain completely in control of that decision. If the bidding reaches the number you're happy with, you accept the offer and move forward with the sale. If for any reason the bidding is not where you'd like it to be, you are not obligated to accept it, and the property can transition seamlessly into a traditional listing. One of the reasons we like to start with this strategy is because it's actually less expensive for the seller than a traditional listing structure, and it has consistently produced results that are very strong. In many cases, we've seen the final offers come in higher than estimated market values based on online estimates and even local comparable sales, simply because the competitive environment pushes buyers to bid against each other. From the seller's perspective, the downside is extremely minimal. The only thing you can lose by attempting this method is about 2 weeks of time, which is the length of the competitive online bidding window. But the potential upside, stronger offers, a cleaner transaction, and maximum exposure to the market can far outweigh that small amount of time. At the end of the day, this strategy is simply designed to bring the entire market to the property at once and let buyers compete for it, while still keeping you fully in control of the decision. For more information about this option, please reach out to one of your trusted brokers or auctioneers at Villa Realty or the Sell It Now store.